Hey Jay, how's it going? It's good, great to see you.
Good, coach. How are you doing?
Good. Now we've known each other, what, 35 years? It's hard to believe.
35, 36 years, something like that. Yeah.
Wow. And you were, I always tell people, they ask me who was the best practicer you ever had, and I always say Jay Idison. I do. I say
I
Jay Idison
that's
was the best practicer besides myself. He was the best
I
practicer I've ever had.
I had goals. I was pretty driven when I was a kid. I still am. I love to practice. I love setting my bag down and just spending an hour or two at the range, just hitting shots.
That's honestly, it's a love of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I just love that feeling. I love it when I'm hitting it well. Obviously, when it's not so well, I don't want to drive home bad habits, but yeah, I still put some time in now, even 36 years later.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, you also were one of my best players. Like you made the Eddie Hogan team. You played for, I think it was the Pacific Northwest, BC and Alberta, I think at that point, and
Yeah.
you won every single match. Where
I
did you guys go again?
We went to Carmel, played Spyglass, Pebble. I think it's called Silvertip, El Del Monte. We played 7 or 8 matches down there, and yeah, it was a great trip.
Wow. And then you went on full scholarship, which was awesome. And I remember after you were trying to do Monday qualifier, I remember one time you ended up shooting like ridiculously low. Like I think your lowest in competition, what is it, 64?
It's 64 in competition, and 61 outside of competition
Where was the 61 at?
at Point Grey and at Southwind actually.
Well, it was
Like
Southwind. Where's Southwind?
Southwind's in Memphis, Tennessee. They play the FedEx St. Jude there.
Oh,
I
right.
actually share the course record with the all the guys on the PGA Tour that have done it, but mine's unofficial. Theirs are obviously official.
Hey, it counts in your heart.
It counts in my heart. That's all I care about. I say it
Yes.
every year. I still hold the record.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so funny because Royal Portrush, well, the kids today at school were playing Royal Portrush and I actually held the women's course record there for an entire year. So it was funny.
Nice.
I held 9 different course records, but it's nice to hold a course record.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd kind of want to see it get broken, and then again, you don't really want to see it get broken.
No, never, never, never want to see it get broken. Now,
Yeah.
what part of the game would you say that you love practicing the most?
Um, I'm very much a field player, and I'll go with what I feel like I'm struggling with within my game. If I feel like I'm not strong inside 30 yards, then I'm going to spend my time practicing inside 30 yards and doing my short game. The 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 part that I love practicing the most, obviously, like everybody else, is the driver. I just love hitting a driver. It's just the most fun for me. But I have to limit that at my age. The back can't handle it. So inside 30 yards will be the second next to driving.
Okay, great. Now, your avatar, your player that you would love to teach, I think is, well, you're going to tell me, but I think it's like the adult that you can finish that sentence. I love teaching adults because,
They have a general understanding, comprehension of the game, hopefully, and you can send messages to them that if you don't practice what we're teaching or what we're working on at the lesson, you're not going to get any results. It doesn't matter what I say. So
right.
adults will have a better understanding that they have to work at it.
Right. I totally agree. And then they probably have a better idea of time management because they probably maybe don't have that much time if they're still, still working and still possibly have a
Yeah,
family. So they have to make their practice count.
they have to practice with purpose. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, practice with perfect. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna use that.
Practice with purpose. I've always said that because if I start getting a little distracted when I'm practicing, I'll dial myself back in and say that to myself. Practice with purpose. You're wasting your time if you're not practicing with purpose.
That's amazing. And then I'm sure that you pass that on to your students.
I do, yes.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's great. Um, what is the lowest handicap player that you've ever taught?
I actually helped a friend of mine. He was probably at best a 2025 when I got a handle on him, and I told him I would help him out. And within a year and a half, he broke 80 for the first time. So we got him down to a 4 or 5 handicap. He's down in Florida now, but we went from about a 2025 handicap down to a 4 or 5 in inside 2 years.
That's amazing because that's a
He,
hard drop.
yeah, he worked though. He worked very hard. He was an unbelievable student. He listened and absorbed absolutely everything. So
Right.
it's the teacher's only as good as the students, right?
Oh, I'm gonna use that one too. Okay. Final question. I know that you love to hit driver. I know that you practice with the purpose. What would you say, when you were playing at your best, uh, was the best part of your game?
Putting,
Oh, nice.
bar none. I've had rounds where I haven't putted well and I've hit 15, 16 greens and couldn't break par. If I'm putting well, I could probably hit 5 or 6 greens and still shoot in the 60s.
Wow.
Your putting has to be spot on, and it's a little bit more of the sporadic part of my game, but I do consider myself a decent putter, especially in inside 10 feet.
Wow. Now you came to me, what was it? Maybe 13 or 14 years old?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and you were like kind of learning on your own. Delta Golf Course, remember? Delta Golf Course?
Yeah, yeah, I remember Delta. I still go to that driving range almost 3 or 4 days a week, but
Yeah,
that's just because it's on my way home.
right. And then we saw each other a lot, often,
Yeah,
like a lot.
kept
To
bumping into
get
each other.
what's that?
Kept bumping into each other. Oh, you mean back in the day when we were
Yeah, back in
coached?
the day.
Oh God, yeah. I couldn't get enough of you, coach.
Yeah, yeah. And it made a big difference because you went from shooting, I'm thinking you probably came to me probably what, shooting 85 because you really didn't have any that much
Yeah,
formal lessons,
yeah,
and then you could shoot 66.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't long. A lot of work, a lot of coaching. It's a lot of people say you have such natural talent. Well, natural talent doesn't come naturally. You have to
Right.
work at it.
Exactly, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like most people say, oh, it takes 10,000 hours to become a zero handicap, but you probably put in probably 30,000 hours.
Oh, easily,
Yeah.
easily. Millions of golf balls and hours, and it just coupled with the love of the game, right? It just and I studied the game and I studied players like Bobby Jones is my favorite player of all time. I've watched all of his videos, everything. I know everything about Bobby Jones, or at least I used to. I've probably forgotten more than most people know. Um,
Mhm.
Guys like Mo Norman, Ben Hogan, the history of the game and everything. It's just I was a real big student of the game as well.
Right, which is super cool because I find a lot of kids these days are not unless they're like totally into it.
But yeah, it's fun. Exactly. Well, it's funny because people always ask me they want to hear my opinion. Who's the best ever? Tiger or Jack? I say Bobby.
Bobby Jones.
Yeah, I say Bobby
Yeah.
Jones. Who's that? I'm like, you need to get out of my space if you don't know who Bobby Jones is.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Jones's legend lives on through Robert Trent Jones Jr. and
Yep.
his whole
And the
lineage is pretty
and
amazing.
the Masters, Augusta, like
Yep.
it's just that's my favorite tournament of all time. I just love it.
Now, one final thing. I know that you've won at every single level, junior, amateur, college, pro. Uh, what is the best? Like winning, winning obviously is amazing. But do you
Yeah.
think it's like cool when you get older and that you win, or do you think it's cool because being a junior and winning gave you that foundation?
I think I think it's important to win early, but it's also important to learn how to lose with grace early. And um, unfortunately, it's golf. Everybody's probably suffered more losses than wins.
Yes.
Uh, I think at this point, it would be nice to put a couple more W's in the win column. Um, I think that um, my understanding of how to get to where I am now is a lot deeper than it was back then.
Hmm.
I had huge expectations when I was a child or when I was a kid playing because I knew how much time I put in. I knew what I was capable of, but I didn't know how to transition that work and practice into tournament play yet.
Hmm.
So there was a lot of challenges back then, and then I did win a few, but I think now that I'm older and more mature, that as a golfer, not mentally maybe, but as a golfer, I have a better understanding of my emotions, and I've taken up breathing exercises, and it never stops. I think I would actually cherish a win right now. It's been a few years, and it's been a few years since I've been playing competitive golf as well, but um I'd like to get back into it and get some wins, and I don't think that for me winning on every level is always fun. I put everything even. A W is a W.
Nice, love it. Well,
Yeah,
it was amazing catching up to you. We are super happy to have you on board with the golf tier system, and we look forward to many years of you with the W and with the W with all of your people you'll be teaching.
absolutely glad to be here, Coach.
All right. Thanks
Awesome.
very much.
Thank you.